Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis comments on where Disney is on reopening, Bob Chapek has been elected to the Disney Board of Directors, and what's coming to Disney Plus in the month of May. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU. Hey, it's Jeff everyone, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date on what's going on with the Walt Disney Company and Disney parks each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me so you can stay up to date with the Disney Roundup and check out some other cool videos I'll be posting. In fact, I just posted a video of me making the Ohana Pineapple Coconut Breakfast Bread. If you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel. I'll also leave a link to that down in the description down below. And you can also download the Disney Roundup on podcast. You can download the Disney Roundup on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. Starting off with company news for a limited time shop, Disney has brought back the Disney Bedtime Hotline. If you're looking to receive a special goodnight message from one of your favorite Disney characters, you can call 1-877-7-MICKEY. Characters for this include the Fab Five, being Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, or Goofy. And the toll-free hotline will be available until April 30th, but only for people in the United States. And this is limited to one message per call. As the end of April is just around the corner, Disney has already announced what is coming to Disney Plus in the month of May. Notable mentions coming to Disney Plus in May will be The Princess Bride, George of the Jungle, both Homeward Bound movies, John Carter, Disney Gallery, a series on The Mandalorian premiere, as well as Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, new episodes of One Day at Disney, and more. And if you're interested in reading that full list of what's coming to Disney Plus in May, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. And additionally, with these, the Disney Family Sing-Along, which was just on ABC last week, is now available on Disney Plus. Of course, the Disney Family Sing-Along was a bunch of famous celebrities singing our favorite Disney songs, and you can now check that out on Disney Plus. But like I mentioned before, if you want to see what's all coming to Disney Plus in the month of May, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. Previously promoted as the new CEO of the Walt Disney Company, Bob Chapek has now been elected as a member of the Disney Board of Directors. Lead director of the board, Susan Arnold, and Bob Iger said, quote, Bob Chapek has demonstrated remarkable leadership in the face of unprecedented challenges that were unimaginable when he became CEO just 7 weeks ago, and we've watched him navigate this very complex situation with decisiveness and compassion. So I found this quote, this comment from both Susan Arnold and Iyer to be a little interesting, since according to the New York Times post that I just read last week, said that after Chapek was named as the new CEO, 2 weeks after Bob Iger was taking some of those responsibilities back for him. So I found that a little interesting kind of here, and that as well as Iger taking some of those responsibilities back, that the new CEO has still not said anything yet regarding the company during the coronavirus pandemic. With the sports world coming to a halt due to the coronavirus pandemic, some wonder how and when some of these seasons can resume. Former cast member and current Yahoo Sports journalist Keith Smith suggested that the ESPN Wide World of Sports could be the possible place to finish the 2019-2020 NBA season. And in his article, which I will leave a link to in the description down below, Keith breaks down how the Wide World of Sports complex could be where the league finishes playing for the year, as well as how properties such as Pop Century and Art of Animation Resort could serve as housing for the teams. Also with this, former CEO Bob Iger was just at a recent NBA owners meeting, sharing how the Walt Disney Company has dealt with their many assets during this time, but no mention if this would all go through. So I think there's some possibilities here for this happening. One, I believe that Bob Iger and Adam Silver, who is the commissioner of the NBA, are friends with one another. Two, I believe Bob Iger is a fan of the NBA, as he was there for the opening of the NBA experience, and they have that relationship with the NBA now. And additionally, I don't believe if any sports league or association resumes play for the rest of the year, it will be in front of fans. So I think having it at the ESPN Wide World of Sports would be a good place to do that. And since they already air a lot of sporting events there, it's already ready to broadcast it on TV. So I guess it is a possibility, but let me know in the comments down below what you think. Now, I have no outside the parks news to report on this week, so it is straight to parks news. Recently on Fox News, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis commented on where Disney is on reopening. DeSantis, who is a part of the Reopen Florida Task Force Executive Committee, said, quote, "It's amazing the ideas the businesses already are thinking about. They've been thinking deeply about this for weeks and weeks. There's a lot of great ideas I've already seen and put on the table. I'm in discussion with places like Disney, and they are so far ahead of the curve. And I think everyone wants to make sure we do it safely." So this is somewhat good news to hear. It doesn't really give us a clear time frame on when the parks will open back up or not, but I think him just mentioning this on where Disney is once reopening can happen, that they're so far ahead of the curve, I guess that means with like safety measures on phases that they will be opening back up, is good to hear. Also, a quick mention too on some Disney executives that are on some of these open task force and reopening committees, that two of them being that Bob Iger is on the California COVID-19 Business Recovery Task Force, and Walt Disney World President Josh D'Amaro is on the Reopen Florida Committee. Alright everyone, well that's all I have for you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. And just a reminder, you can download the Disney Roundup on podcast, you can download the Disney Roundup on Apple Podcast, and on Spotify. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.